charge it real quick. Y'all know how YouTube be doing some of y'all time come in. Yeah, man. Come healed or don't come at all. That is what they say. Come healed. You gotta talk about it today, y'all. Y'all know you gotta talk about it. I know I'm gonna go live at night, but hey, it is what it is. Damn, I should have went live with the phone diagonal. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put this in the cup because I got to let the charger. If I would have did the other way, I would have been straight. I gotta just make some room for the charger, man. What it do? Two people in the building. Say what's up, man. Y'all holler at me. I gotta put the phone in the cup. Yeah. Perfect. You dig. What's up? Say something to me. Dominique, what's going on? Damn. It was supposed to be more to that title. When can I go out and edit the title? Damn. I'll probably just title it something else. What's going on with y'all, man? I actually wanted to talk about this Tyrese situation, but I wanted to put it in the what's called. Shah, what's going on? But I'm gonna get into it. I'll probably just change the title later. It don't matter. You know what I mean? I just wanted people to know, be aware of what they tuning into, because a lot of people really don't like hearing about celebrities, or they don't really care for their world. Me neither. But I'm gonna talk about it because we can use celebrities as a real life situation. Because you know what I mean. Whether you feel like somebody is acting, is not. Kingsley, go upstairs. I can hear you in the background. But whether you feel like somebody is acting or not, these still can be used as real life situations when it comes down to, you know what I mean, breaking down a lot of stuff. So we finna, you ain't listening. So we finna talk about it, man. Shout out to Dominique, shout out to Shaw, shout out to Country Stokes. Nothing at work. Okay, we finna talk about what they say when they say come heal, you know what I mean? And that title came off this interview of Tyrese I just seen, because I ain't know he did an interview until I went on Facebook, and then I saw somebody, you know, like how people be, they was like, man, Tyrese on Breakfast Club crying, y'all. So that made me want to go check it out. You know, not because I wanted to just see the crying, I just wanted to see the reason for him to break down in tears on the joint. So when I watch the whole, it ain't nothing like 54 minutes. So when I watch the 54-minute interview, Sammy Jones, what he do, family? So when I watch the 54-minute interview, I get to see why he crying. I get to see why everything's going on. And I had a lot of points to make, but the first thing I noticed is when I went to the Breakfast Club interview, they did some distasteful stuff. They got him as the thumbnail. He on there junk shedding tears, crying. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Breakfast Club is too far, and you know what I mean? They already stamped. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of stuff they really don't have to do, but them putting their thumbnail on there just really, it takes a lot of credibility, and it just takes away from how they treat their guests. You know what I mean? Because no matter how you treat your guests while you talking to them, whatever, it's still all that is taken in consideration when it comes down to you interviewing somebody and they crying, or you got to put they crying in the thumbnail, or the title. You got to put Tyrese comes to the Breakfast Club, gets emotional and all that. I get people, you know what I'm saying, got to want to come to your stuff, but Breakfast Club is already solidified, and they shouldn't have to do a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean? So, like the title and the thumbnail gets people to click on, but it's Tyrese, man. The Tyrese fans gonna click on Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? So, as I'm watching the interview, I'm seeing, cause that's one thing I really don't. That's why I really don't watch the Breakfast Club no more. Cause that's one thing I noticed. it's like you can tell the guests that they have respect for. Because when some people like Jay-Z, like I never start mentioning their Jay-Z interview, they act like they was almost scared to talk to him. You know what I mean? And you know why? It's because of money. You know what I mean? It's because of money and the people that these people know. You know? So if this gonna make you respect somebody more just because they have $1 billion or they have connections that can probably get you fired, you know, you're gonna be on pins and needles. So that's why Charlamagne don't be acting like that. You know what I mean? It's really distasteful. It's really distasteful. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the lack of respect they really have for Tyrese. They just like they was showing him respect, but I ain't gonna say they didn't show him respect at all. They showed him the respect of someone who would be like a younger cousin, or you know what I mean, a sibling, or just a cousin, like you know what I'm saying, that you familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So when it come down to it, what I got from the interview, because you know a lot of people like to run on social media and talk about people. Like I seen that what made me want to watch the interview was the post I seen, and people's in the comments like he crying again. You know what I mean? So through the interview, because it's so many things to touch on when it comes to a topic like that. How people sit back and laugh at mental illness when somebody can be breaking down in the hard part of their life, because what people fail to realize, they programmed to think that these celebrities are higher than them. They programmed to think that, not saying everybody thinks that way, but a lot of people are subconsciously programmed to think that, but they consciously don't think that, you know what I mean? So they subconscious is not even aligning with the conscious thoughts that they have. So that you probably hating on this person, and you don't even know why you hating, because you subconsciously programmed to think that they're better than you. So your conscious programming is saying, oh, this person ain't it. And then when these celebrities show people that they are human, love her, what's going on? What's going on? But when these celebrities show people that they are human and they can break down and cry, and they have the issues that some people have on a day-to-day basis, a lot of people love to see that. They love to run and go bash and talk about mental illness, but mental illness really is nothing to joke about. And it's crazy because these same people who laugh and joke about mental illnesses are the same people who've had people commit suicide in their family, who've had people, you know what I mean, lose their life to drug addiction. You know, drug addiction comes from mental illness. You trying to get something right, you didn't form the addiction. Now you can't live without this drug, or you're using the drug to escape your mental illness, or to escape the reality that you know what I mean, that was put in front of you. You know what I mean? Mental illness really don't, it resides in us, but it comes from the program. It comes from the environment we was placed in. You know what I mean? If you see a lot of negative, if a human being sees a lot of negative stuff, it's gonna make the person, you know what I mean, either be withdraw or be in the house all the time, or it's gonna make people indulge in that same type of activity. And either indulging in that activity is gonna make that person still have a mental illness, because whether you get used to taking a life, or you know what I'm saying, selling somebody crack and making that person, you know what I'm saying, fly off the handle, it's still doing something psychological to that person. And even if the person who choose not to partake in the activity and they be in the house all 24/7 because they don't want to witness this stuff, they're being affected by it, because now they're in a mental dilemma. They don't even want to go outside to even witness the stuff that everybody else is witnessing. You know what I'm saying? The Mario, what's going on? All the OGs in this joint now. But yeah, so that man end up breaking down, because I think he broke down because Charlamagne ended up asking him about his mother he lost, ended up asking him about his divorce that didn't work. He said he had 2 sisters that, you know what I mean, he lost, and he ended up crying in the interview. Charlamagne was like, give me some tissue, give him tissue. He was like, I don't need no tissue. He was like, grown men cry. I don't know what he said, grown men cry, or black men cry. You know what I mean? Because either way it go, man, yes, that is true. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Charlamagne sometimes be trying to throw little jokes in when it ain't even time to joke. You know what I mean? Let this man sit back and cry. You know what I mean? Even though he did give him a hug and say, yeah, I loved you. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of stuff becoming is disingenuous to me. You know what I mean? It's like to me, and I'm gonna say in this interview, it's like to me, Charlemagne like to poke the bear and like to do a lot of stuff, and then when somebody, you know how it was in school, when somebody like to pick on somebody so much, and then when that person actually starts to cry or say, I'm finna go tell the teacher, then you wanna be like, nah, oh, hey, come on, show me some love, you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibes he give me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't hang around nobody like that. Just my honest opinion, for real. Tony, what's going on? Said, who are we talking about? We talking about the Tyrese interview. He said, yeah, I don't care for Charlemagne. Like, Charlemagne, he be cool in some interviews, but I just don't like the favoritism he be playing. Like, bro. So I feel like every guest should be shown respect, especially if you finna come out here and interview them. You know what I mean? I don't feel like the Jay-Z's and all the people with the, you know what I'm saying, with the bigger platforms or more money or more connections should be treated with more respect than the people who don't have those, you know what I'm saying, connections. And they just really, it just really be throwing me off, man. I really don't like that, you know, because I'm glad he actually did that, because we need like more celebrities or more people who was in the limelight to actually do those things. You know what I mean? Show these young kids, show these people, man, that you have feelings, you cry, you go through certain stuff on a day-to-day basis, man. And a lot of people, they sharing this on Facebook, and they sharing this like, oh, he crying, he doing all this mental health, he still back, you know what I mean? People got to be thankful for people like that to even put that on blast, put that on, display that on camera, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, true enough, a lot of people do cry on the internet for attention and all that, but you can tell a lot of stuff don't be playing, you know what I mean? When you get asked about a loved one that's passed, you know what I'm saying? That's a natural human reaction to get emotional, especially if your emotions was tied to the person who left. You know what I'm saying? So it looks awkward and crazy for a celebrity, because the average human being, you know what I mean? Not us, not the spiritual who's in tune, the average human being that's in the matrix. Their initial thought is when they see a celebrity crying is, what you crying for? You live in a mansion. The stupidest shit, you know what I'm saying? What you crying for? You live in a mansion. What you crying for? You got a Rolls Royce. What you crying for? You got all this jewelry on. You have money. You know what I mean? So they feel like that should be the real reason why people should see it don't matter what you got. You still can have mental health issues. It starts with you. You know what I mean? That's why I went live about this. It wasn't to talk about a celebrity, but it was just to correlate this situation to, it doesn't matter if you become a successful rapper tomorrow. It don't matter if you become a successful YouTuber tomorrow. If you're not right within, people are going to be able to see that, and they're going to try to test you and judge your flaws. And you know what I mean? If you're not ready for this internet, I don't feel like you should get on there. A lot of people tell me, like, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to do this. Yeah, and I say, I'm always with it. Go for it. But if you're not mentally prepared for the hate you're going to get, because you're going to get mad love too. But if you're not ready to experience the 10% of hate, you know what I mean, that you don't get coming with this, don't do it, because it's gonna come. You know what I mean? And some of it might come in the form of a real person, some of it might come in the form of a bot, you know what I mean? Like, cause like I said, it's people behind these accounts that get paid to throw hate, you know what I mean? Keep that snowball effect of hate rolling. So you got to be ready for that. You know what I mean? Just when you wake up, you read the comments. If you wake up and do that, you know what I mean? Start your daily routine, post your video, and if you want to reply to the comment, then you do that. You know what I mean? But it's up to you to control what you say out your mouth and control what you type to another person. You know what I mean? When you see that hate, you can hit the heart button on it. You know what I mean? Or you can just leave it like that, but don't give that too much energy. Because a lot of people are ready to tear people down on this internet because they look at you on the screen and they feel like you are better than them. You know what I mean? Why don't I have the confidence to speak on this internet? Why don't I have, just stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can just get on here and just talk, but that don't make nobody better than nobody, because I can explain something that you may not be able to explain. Because a lot of people can't simply explain stuff because they nervous. If you're nervous, you know what I'm saying, your computer is not gonna function right, because it's like you experiencing turbulence on a plane. You know what I mean? How can you read a book when all these pages flying in the air? You know what I mean? So a lot of people may need to meditate before they come online. I don't really have to do that. It's just like I feel comfortable with the crowd who I talk to. You know what I mean? So it's all about that. Cause plenty of times where I done got on live and I done cut the live off because the energy wasn't right. I don't like what the. I be like, who they sending this bitch? They can't be subscribed to me. You know what I mean? Just like off energy. But when I got most of y'all like the Tanyas, the love her, you know, conscious thoughts, and most of the people who watch me is y'all know I say I'm supposed to be here for like 30 minutes. I end up staying here for like 2-3 hours because the energy is right. You gotta also know what energy you will allow yourself to be in. You know what I mean? Because the internet could be a negative place, but if you put out the negative energy, that's what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? It's like when the comedy, if you're doing comedy or whatever, it's gonna be a lot of negative and positive in it. You know, but if we doing conscious stuff, you probably might experience 90% of positive and 10% of negative. And those 10% of the people who just don't understand what you're talking about, they just want to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be here because they soul they resonate with what you're saying, but they cut, like I said, their consciousness ain't in alignment with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So you gotta have tough skin dealing with the public for sure, for real. I remember when Charlamagne ran off Nicki Minaj from ever coming back to Breakfast Club during that interview years ago. He said, Charlamagne, in my wimpy voice, I don't watch the Breakfast Club ever. And I see why. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was a big fan of the Breakfast Club. I ain't no doubt about it. I won't get on this journey live. I used to every interview they did, I used to watch it. Not every interview, because I had to really like the artist or the person, but majority of their interviews I would watch because Charlamagne, all them folks did they little piece together. Like Angela Yee, people say she was not a factor in this show, but I like what she brought to the show. It was her energy. You know what I mean? Like they say she was dry and boring. Well, that may have been the cause, but some people can still be dry and boring, but their energy still is kind of pleasant. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that trio was straight. Just hilarious. She doing her thing too, but it's all about the energy you carry. You know what I mean? So when I was watching Breakfast Club, I used to like it, but me being a person that watched it like that, that's how I'm able to recognize that they pick sides and they play favorites, and I don't like that because you know you can go anywhere in the world and they do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to certain jobs and all that, you will see that this person in this particular area is allowed to do more things than you are allowed to do. And it's maybe because they've been there for like 5 or 10 years, you know what I mean? Or it's maybe because this might be a relative of the person, you know? You never know when it's hidden smoke or what this person did in the past to this person to make these folks act like that. But I'm just speaking for the whole, is people who share like interviews like this or share the title with him crying and just act like it's a terrible thing, man. A lot of people have mental breakdowns, you know what I mean? Like I said, when I told y'all when I had took them shrooms, man, I was finna go online and say some stuff, you know what I mean? It was gonna be a deep message, but my emotions was everywhere. Like what I said, I can't do them shrooms no more. I ain't gonna lie. And every time I picked up the phone, my hand would just go back down, like for real. So it was meant for me not to get, y'all probably would, who knows, y'all probably would have saw me have not a mental breakdown, but y'all would have probably saw me more emotional than what y'all ever seen me online because of those shrooms, because I really don't do that. I done had videos where I got on here, you know what I'm saying, energy lower than usual, but that's only for a reason. I was like, cause sometimes when I'm feeling down, sometimes it makes my best content, you know what I mean? Cause I say more real stuff and stuff that I'm going through at the time. Kingsley, go upstairs. I told you I can hear you in the background. Is you trying to sneak in on my conversation? Know what you trying to do? Go ahead, go upstairs for me though. You hear me? I can hear you in the background. But yeah, let me use y'all comments real quick. What y'all laughing at? What y'all laughing at, man? The time when I was talking about the shrooms. Tyrese, what's going on, Tyrese? Yeah, when I was dead ass though, man. I was too emotional, man. But I felt like I had some real shit to say when I was on them shrooms, man. Cause you know, them shrooms be tapping you in, but I'm glad I didn't tap in, cause y'all was like, man, what the hell? This man energy everywhere. But I'm glad I didn't do it. But like I said, man, you never know what I'm saying, medicine these people taking. And sometimes you don't need no medicine to just be on the edge. You know what I mean? It like I feel like Tyrese is becoming one of those people, cause like I said, I'm talking about celebrities, but a lot of this stuff happened. Alicia, what's going on? I forgot to say your name, but I sent you pop in. What's going on, Queen? This happens in real life too, where it becomes popular for a crowd of people to dislike a certain celebrity because everybody's disliking them. And I didn't see that in real life, you know what I mean? I didn't see that in school when this person is the least popular but get picked on the most, you know what I mean? It's like I said, with jobs, anything, any place you go, it happens. So that's why I adjust a lot of stuff, because I don't put these celebrities above me, you know what I mean? I don't put them below me or above me, but I do like to talk about real life situations that can happen with anybody, you know what I mean? People cry. Like if it was, like I said in so many of my videos, if we wasn't designed to cry, we're gonna have that mechanism to where water will fall out our eyes. That's the most best feeling to even release, you know what I mean? Cause just being honest, you know what I mean? I cried like a week ago, you know what I mean? Like for real. It was on some stuff that I was going through, and I let them tears fall. I wasn't weeping like, you know what I'm saying, like a big ass baby, but when them tears fell out, a couple of them fell out, wiped my face, and I felt better. You know what I mean? I even started laughing a little bit afterward because I had got up with one of my homeboys, and we just like made the day better because he had somebody over, and we was just chilling. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that, people laugh about a natural process of a human. This was crazy. You know what I mean? Like they really think what men don't supposed to cry, or because I gotta say men. You know what I mean? Because we don't get the same reaction when you see women on there. You know what I mean? I feel like women are more unified than men. You know what I mean? I feel like men, we just get it worse when it comes to showing our emotions. Like we can't show shit. Even though I was talking about how I was finna get on here when talking about the shrooms, I seen LOLs from y'all, man. I seen number LOLs. Y'all don't take us serious, like for real. We can't even goddamn cry. We can't talk about our shroom experience. We can't talk about nothing, man. Without, you know what I'm saying? When a woman get on this junk cry, they be like, oh shit, where he at, girl? Let's go jump them. They don't even know the women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all link up be like this, man. Y'all be ready to ride. But when it comes to the dudes, man, y'all be ready to laugh at us. Like, man, toughen up. You a man. What the fuck you doing crying? You doing something natural? You know what I'm saying? Like, you display, nigga, is you displaying human emotions? I can't fuck with him. That nigga soft. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck. That nigga crying. This nigga using what the universe gave him. What God gave him to do, he using it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He said, crying my favorite thing in recent years. You know what I mean? You know, for real, that's a coping mechanism, or that's a mechanism that you like to use that, you know what I mean, helps you, man, by all means crying, because you feel so much better when you released it. You know what I mean? It's just like, unwanted waters. Just imagine you got a lot of toxic buildup, and it's in the form of water in your body. So when you cry, that comes out. You feel lighter when you cry. Just same here. That's the only way I've been getting through this past year is crying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I said we gotta start making it more normal to cry, man. And just because somebody crying, that don't mean they depressed. You know what I mean? You just crying because you probably need to cry. You know what I'm saying? This is like taking that shit. You take it to relieve yourself of what's in your body that's not needed. You know what I mean? Detoxifying mechanism. Just like your tears is detoxifying. You know what I mean? Even when you come down to urination, detoxifying, you're releasing something in your body. You know what I mean? And this is what a lot of this stuff is made for. Said Alicia E. She said, crying kept my rap sheet clean. It's a release. For real. Just imagine if a lot of people cried before they went and go commit a crime or an act of love or act of rage, you know what I mean? Out of a crime of passion, what they call it. A lot of people would have been straight. And some people, they just kind of more fucked up in the head, because some people would commit their crime while crying. You know what I'm saying? why they doing so. I can't just really say crying just cures the, you know what I'm saying, the whole act. It probably cured it for you, Alicia, but I can't say the same for everybody, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. See, when last sunrise said, when you release, it's the energy goes back to the sender. Okay, that's a good way to think of it. Crying cleanses the soul for real. Crying doesn't make you look weak or weird. It means you're invigorate your mind, spirit, and soul. Invigorating. I'm gonna put it cause I know what you tried to say. You know what I'm saying? Should I do it once or twice a month? For real, I need to start doing it more often. Cause like I said before, I did it like a week ago. It had been like a year before I did it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like sometimes as a man, you try to hold it in, but this is just my subconscious programming. You know what I mean? And then when I be like, shit. Sometimes them bitches be knocking at the door like you can't hold them back. You know what I'm saying? When it depends on what situation it is and how bad it hurts you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you'll get that programming to kick in. You're like, man, you really like on some suck that shit up shit. But then you realize you get back into the conscious way of thinking like, bro, nah, bro. That ain't how it's supposed to be. Cause like I said, a lot of us, we pretty much have reprogrammed our conscious way of thinking. But like I said, our lives haven't really changed in the manifestation aspect in like on a whole grand scale because we still have to do a lot of subconscious programming. Like I said, the subconscious is what people need to reprogram first. You know what I mean? Like the shit that got us when we was kids, the subliminal signs in the cartoons, the billboards that we noticed, but we didn't think we noticed. You know what I mean? A lot of this engraved in our subconscious in our day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Growing up watching the violence. A lot of this is programmed in our subconscious mind. So it's just all way to get out I need to cry. Yeah, if y'all need help crying, the Bible always makes me cry. Okay. Crying in the shower be my jam at least once a work week release. Okay, if you need help crying, I don't know if y'all like me. But if I ever want to cry, this is what I go do. This is no cap. I'll go type in on YouTube. It's always three. If these don't get me, I gotta find something else. But I'll go type in Set It Off when Queen Latifah got killed. I don't know why. It always make me cry. The number two, I'll type in Will Smith when his dad abandoned him on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and him and Uncle Phil had the hug. It's number two. I always cry. It never fails. And number three is if y'all ever seen this movie, it's with Mekhi Phifer and Josh Hartnett when he ended up, you know what I mean, playing basketball and this guy ended up getting his ear, messed his whole career up, made him go do this. He made him do a lot of stuff and then at the end of the day he ended up losing, you know what I mean? At the end of the movie when he took his life. That's three. Why is y'all laughing? You know what I'm saying, man? It all be the women. It's always the women that's laughing. What y'all laughing at, man? Cause this is where I go choose the crap. Why is y'all laughing? I need to know. Answers, please. These folks got hell. I can screenshot this shit. Let y'all know I'm post this shit on my whatchamacallit. I can't even function right because I look down, all I see is yellow crying emojis. I'm like, why is y'all? What's funny about that? Yeah, you being silly, side. You know, you good. You know, I'm just bullshitting. Like, three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? These folks got the crying laugh real quick. I'm being honest, man. I'm telling you. She said, I never heard of a go-to cry source. She said, I didn't look serious. Okay. Let me let me into the realm of y'all mind, cause I want to see if y'all sick in the head or if y'all just like thinking different. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, y'all thinking different, cause Conscious Thought said she never heard of a go-to cry source. Yeah. If I can't just sit there and cry, nigga finna bust her out. People. I gotta go to YouTube, man. Damn. Just hope my phone ain't dead that day I'm trying to cry. Then I got a visually in my motherfucking mind. I gotta remember what they said and all this shit. I gotta day after day. Seems like the time down on my luck and up against the wind. Don't you cry. That song alone make you cry. Don't act like it's just me. Y'all be crying too. Shit, you never really thinking about y'all get this shit. Hold on. Down the way and up against the wind. Don't you cry. Alright, I'm back. You hear me? I'm back. I ain't see shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all can go see this too. You hear me? Go click when you get out this live. Go click into any of them sources and see. Don't you cry? Like it really, like I told y'all this before. It actually concerned me when I was with one of my exes and we watched that particular episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When that shit happened, I told y'all it made me cry, and she didn't cry. I didn't see no emotion from her face. That when I knew then I had to get away. If she may be watching, I'm sorry, but I was like, nah, this got to be a robot. Who I'm dealing with, that was top tier acting. You know what I mean? Like I really felt sorry for Will Smith when that shit happened. Like how can you not? Like you ain't a quick blink. You know what I'm saying? I saw no emotion. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how you know what I'm saying? I'm like calling my eyes and shit. Yeah, I get over sensitive as fuck then. I'm like, damn, no, not a sniffle, not a nothing. A nose in need deserves pus indeed. None of that. I'm like, yeah, man, I think she got a little chakra blockage. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm assuming. You know what I mean? When I see, like, come on, man. You gotta have a chakra blockage if this shit don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell nobody what to be sad at, but that's some sad shit. That man was grown as hell. He wanted to spend time with his dad. His dad was flashing him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, come on, man. Come on. I am freaked thought was going on. See, this is why I like how Larry Elder straightened them out. Inform me some more of that, cause I don't know who that is. Said, why you saying? But y'all get what I'm saying though, man? Like that whole, it ain't. Hey, look, I'm gonna make sure I do this shit as a test, cause I think was I doing it? Cause I don't want to be lying on this shit. Cause I think that was a kind of a test when I played that. You know what I mean? See, you know what I mean? Was she gonna get emotional and all that? But now I'm finna make it conscious. You know, just like conscious thoughts in here. I'm finna make it a conscious thing to do that. The next relationship I get in, I'm gonna play one. We gonna watch all 3 of them damn movies. And you don't cry, you gotta go. I'm sorry. Get out of here. If you don't cry, if you don't whimper or squint or say you got something in your eye, you know what I'm saying? Like we cannot. No, my woman gotta have some emotion in her. Why is this not sad to you? You know what I'm saying? What other movie can I? Okay, we finna play a little game. Y'all name the movies that made y'all cry. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I ain't got no tough ass women in here who don't say no, a movie never made me cry. I'm gonna say it in y'all voice and y'all hear a movie never made me cry. That's how I hear y'all women when y'all say this. If y'all say that, a movie never made me cry. You soft. What the fuck? All right, hold on, y'all.
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you. He just wanted to come over.
You want to come over? Who is this?
Yeah.
Y'all stay right here? You told her?
Yeah, we got our mom.
Where your mom at?
She's up there. We told her, our mom said that no, he couldn't come up here, so I went to go get him. Sorry to interrupt you, though.
No, you good, but you said your mom said you couldn't come up here?
Yeah, he asked her, she said no.
Well, y'all think y'all need to maybe go back, cause you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying, but he keeps on.
Hey, little fella, what's going on?
He wants to come over and play with Kim and Kenzie. We're over here.
Come on, come on. Hey, y'all hold on real quick. Let me you probably can come on later, you know what I mean, when my brother get back. You hear me?
Your brother?
He probably, yeah.
Your brother?
Yeah, King knowing King's the daddy. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, they here. Yeah, that's why I told them they ain't asked, so they had to go back, you know what I'm saying? If y'all would have said yeah, I would have let them in. They tripping. They said tripping. Hold on. I forgot what the hell I was saying. These kids thinking they grown, man. They just pop up. Nah, you ain't finna have me on goddamn detective files, whatever the fuck they go, forensic files and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love the children, but nah, I ain't gonna put that like that. Yeah, kids. I like how the respect for the little girls though. Like she be tripping me out. Okay, yeah, trying to see me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm straight. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I don't really know her like that. You know, parents like I ain't trying to be kidnapping shit. I say I love kids, but make sure your mama know. She said children be so honest. Yeah, that's why I told y'all in the past, man, I said I love being around kids, man, because they honest. They haven't been tainted by the world. A lot of them, you know what I mean? You do have those young kids that they been through a lot at a young age, but a lot of my kids, man, they be having the best energy. Then if they get mad at you, they ain't mad at you for a week, you know what I'm saying? They get mad over their little situation, 10 minutes, they right there trying to watch a movie with you, you know what I'm saying? They don't be too mad. That's why I really prefer children to be around than some adults, like for real, for real. They just have the most vibrant energy until society get a hold to their ass, just like they did us, you know. Well, I never really got under that, you know what I mean? Like I said, the lowest my vibration being when I was like on my drug shit, and because them drugs, they gon' lower your vibration. It don't matter if you want to say, I'm a high vibrational being, so you pop motherfucking perk your ass. Low vibration is hell, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. You can't keep no high vibration after doing some shit that's low vibrational, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I love kids. I love being around kids. Yeah, after you pop that yerky, fuck you talking about? I'm turned up in this bitch. Shit, sometimes children make you cry, being honest though. Yeah, I'm saying it's like, why they make you cry? Just the being around them, you know what I mean? The presence of being around them, it make you cry. Cause I'm trying to see has a child ever made me cry. Probably it's a woman thing. Yeah. Had to think about that. But let me okay, we'll go back to these movies because we was playing a little game. Let me see. John Q. I never saw John Q. That made you cry. See, conscious thought. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't tough as I thought y'all was, huh? Pursuit of happiness. Okay. Crooklyn had me crying every time. Okay, yeah. Y'all tough ass. But y'all be crying though. I just playing. It ain't like y'all never said y'all didn't cry, but y'all laughed at y'all just laughing at me. That's what y'all doing. That's it. Okay, we only had 3 people who talk about the movies. Rafa Blancas. Good energy, man. We vibing. How we got 30 people in here? They ain't gave me 30 people in one time in a long air time. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to keep me at 8 people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know how they do. We gonna always turn up every time. He said, I'm a crybaby though. What happened to John Q? I gotta watch that. She said John Q gonna make you boo-hoo cry. I don't know about boo-hooing. I ain't did no boo-hooing, but you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta watch that. He said, now you remember the Rugrats movie from years ago and Tommy left deal by himself. Oh God, on the gang, I know what you talking about. I felt this shit. And Tommy left deal by his side when they began arguing. It made me cry when I was a child. It did to me. I ain't gonna lie. I remember exactly what you saying. I was like, damn, that man ain't low down as hell. I never seen Tommy be that mean in my motherfucking life. If you know you a real Rugrats watcher, I was like, damn, Tommy, this shit made me want to get the one with Tommy. I'm like, bro, that's your little brother. He really hating on that man since he came in. You know what I mean? On some real shit. That shit made me mad though. I was like, man, that man let the man think it was raining too then. I was like, bro, you a buster. But yeah. Ah yeah. And Lion King, how can you forget Lion King? Mufasa died. I feel like this should have made every child cry. Put the 100 emoji if you cry and Mufasa died. Let me see how many real ones we got in here. And if you ain't cried, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? But drop the 100 emoji. Dudes too. Come on, man. If you be real. If you know you cried when Mufasa died, drop that 100 emoji. And we're gonna get back on topic too. I just wanted to just play that little game with y'all, see what was going on. Shasha said 7 pounds. I never saw that, so I can't really say. Okay. Okay, we got 2 people. Okay. Okay, 3. Right, Alicia, you go talking about something. How Uncle Scar slammed the family out like that. You hear me? Took a whole dropped the whole body. Then took over. Man, that's big disrespect. Okay then. See, I see nothing but the females doing the 100. See, the dudes ain't gonna keep 100. It does not make you soft, bro. Cause you cried when Mufasa died, bro. You did cry, bro. Stop saying behind the camera you didn't. Yes, you did. I'm talking you specifically. Yes, you did, bro. You cried like a baby, and you remember it, but you don't want to say it, cause too many women in here right now. The best man holiday when Mia died. See, I never saw that. I ain't never saw that, so I can't really say. But yeah, man, Lion King. Oh, I don't think no other cartoon though made me do that. It just was Lion King. He said, bro, I was too young to remember. Ah, okay, see, know what I'm saying? Okay, you were too young to remember whatever. You lying though. I almost accepted it. Who was too young to remember Mufasa dying? Ah, see, I almost fell for your stuff, bro, nature boy. Nah, you remember, bro, you just don't want to say it. I almost let this slide. I was like, yeah, okay, you keep 100. Nah, you remember that, bruh. You remember. See, I cried at the end of Finding Nemo. What was it? I think that's a dude too. Let me see. Finding Nemo. What? When they reunited? I don't think I cried in Finding Nemo, but like I said, other, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate their honesty. Okay, I'm trying to see that. I think Finding Nemo had some sad scenes though, but I don't think I cried or something. Bambi for some. Bambi. I remember Bambi, but I don't remember. I probably never got into it like that. I just remember the deer kept on slipping. That's the only thing I remember about Bambi. And I think they lit off some shots, and somebody's mama got killed. The deer mama. My girlfriend says that I'm too heartless. You gotta change it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people be, you know what I'm saying, like Moneybag, yo, he didn't drop the heartless tape, too heartless. You know what I mean? That's not a good thing to be. You know, because when you say, like, when you actually like feel heartless, and people say that, fuck. But when you heartless like that means your heart chakra is blocked. You know what I mean? You gotta unblock it. Like we on this path and this journey to unblock a lot of our chakras, and the heart chakra is not a good chakra that you want blocked. Like for real, for real. I'm on live, bro. Lottery ticket when Brandon T. Jackson said, nigga, I'm broke. I felt it. Ah, okay. My last 5 at the time, I felt it. Yeah, I like this scene, man. And just to mention, I gotta write that down. You know what I'm saying? What you just mentioned. Cause I had just mentioned something like that in my last video. Cause this time I'm gonna start staying on topic, y'all. I got me a pen. See that shit? Cause my shit be everywhere. Acting. Titanic. Oh yeah, Titanic was one of the ones. I think I got real sad out Titanic. I don't think I actually cried out Titanic. I think I got real sad when my boy Jack when he ain't speaking no more. I was like, oh man, bro. How y'all make it to the end like that? And she, you know what I'm saying? I like, man, we damn near would have both had to get on that goddamn dough. Like, we had to work something out. I would have had my half my body or something. Cause in the movie, they both tried to get on the gent, but you know what I'm saying? We obviously tell they wasn't gonna work out. But man, I would have put my chest on that motherfucker. Cause I know his heart froze like a motherfucker. See, don't be giving us homework. Real nah, this is spiritual homework that we need, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the homework we should have got in school. You know what I mean? Like, what helps you tap into your emotions? If you can't tap into your emotions, maybe you need to go watch this. It's somebody that, as crazy as it sounds, it's probably somebody in this live who don't know how to tap into crying. They want to cry so bad, but they probably been desensitized, or they just they got the ability, but they don't know how to tap in no more. We just gave a list of movies that they can go watch to do this. It's like spiritual homework, like for real. Like no matter how ridiculous it may sound, it's still helping somebody. Because if they ain't cried, they can go watch one of the 3 things I listed. They can go watch like the 10 movies y'all done listed. You know what I'm saying? To just open up their channel. Sometimes a lot of this stuff just be closed because it hasn't been in use. You know, so a lot of this stuff need to be used again. That's why a lot of people don't really use their brain like that. You know what I mean? It's not in use. They don't do brain activities. The job that they required to do only requires them to use a portion, a small, very small portion of their brain, and they do that every day. And it's like wash, rinse, and repeat. You know what I mean? It's just the same cycle. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, it can be, it's so simple. Like little stuff like this can be so simple, can help somebody spiritually. Like for real. What's going on, Rob? Say much love from Texas, strong face, man. Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to CC Wizard. We need a movie night for sure. We do, man. Like y'all remember? Like, I don't know if he was around Love Her then, but y'all remember I tried to do it, man. What I do? We was watching goddamn. We used to watch. I think the only person that was around to see that was Conscious Thoughts. Y'all remember we used to be in the gym watching the Michael Jackson movies and shit. But one day I had one live and we was watching Thriller, and they had ended up cutting my live off. So it's a lot of stuff that I can't do. Like, believe it or not, I know I've been saying this for years, but when I get my platform bigger than what it is, man, I'm gonna make my own site. You know what I mean? That where we can do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where we can watch movies and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I have to set it up to where everybody who comes in, they purchase the movie. You know what I mean? We all purchase the movie together because what this like, even though we're gonna make them a lot of money, who cares? It's like if the movie like Lion King, they still trying to charge like $12 to watch that on YouTube. But if all of us pay $12, they will give us the rights to watch it that one time. You know what I mean? So if we can do something like that, cause you know they gonna want their money. So it's just whoever ain't with paying the $12 or whatnot. But yeah, they will be live, man. I swear. See, I can help one day. For sure. You helping right now. Y'all helping right now, which I don't know. Everybody who come in it, y'all help. Just like the video I just made about Good Morning. It was something I didn't even say in the video because I clearly didn't know it because I would have said it while I was in the video. But this person helped me out, and I don't remember his name because, like I said, a lot of people be commenting. You know what I'm saying? So I had just made a video about the people who don't like when you say Grand Rising, because I was like, I'm a person that say Grand Rising. If I'm not saying Grand Rising, I'm saying Grand Awakening. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, they don't like when you say stuff like that. They just really stick to the strip basically. Say good morning. And I was like, morning is they say it's never a good thing to do. You know what I mean? Morning when you crying, losing a loved one, so on and so forth. But this guy he just got in my comment section. And he then broke it down to the T, and it made sense. He was like, they actually used to tell the slaves that, you know what I mean? Good morning. After they done probably RAPED, you know what I mean? One of the children of one of the wives or whatever, and then they'll greet the slaves that next day, saying you having a good morning, NIGGA, you know what I'm saying? And that made so much sense, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these saying, just like the nigga where we use, NIGGA, we say that all the time, but where it came from. But it's other people on here that's spiritual, they say nigga come from like the another term, you know, but the term we using it from is obviously the slave, you know, like the slave root. And that makes a lot of sense to tell somebody who you abusing the next day, say, you having a good morning, you know what I mean? You know, it makes sense. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. So hats off to the bro who said that, because that's why I love my channel. Because even while I'm teaching or telling what I know, people telling me what they know. And I didn't know that. I'm not gonna honestly get on there and say, because you know, a lot of YouTubers, they be so like, I be seeing them. They act like they know everything that the commenter has said. The people who come and give them information, they act like they know that already. It's a lot of stuff I don't know that y'all keep me informed with. It's a lot of topics I don't know that y'all keep me informed with. And there's nothing wrong with saying you don't know. Cause I have to look at somebody from the side, I say they know everything. Then, I knew that, I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Cause if I just made a whole video about good morning. Had I known that, I would have put that information in the video. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I just knew morning was a bad, you know what I'm saying? It really didn't take me that much to not want to use the word morning, because that's what that word means. You know what I mean? To be sad, you know what I'm saying? To mourn over stuff. So it makes a lot of sense. He said YouTube be showing movies for free on here. Yeah, they do, but it's they gotta. That's how YouTube work though, man. If you are another content creator trying to do something with another channel, you know what I mean. You gotta go through them, and 9 times out of 10, they not gonna let you do what you want to do with the movie. This is how it is. They got a lot of these movies on YouTube for free just to keep us distracted. But you know, we watch a movie, it's gonna be a conscious evaluation of the movie. So they most definitely probably ain't gonna let me use the movie. Like, oh hell no. Why would we let him use it? And he finna point out everything. They finna point out everything in the movie that's it went over their head. Went over their head. Rude man, what going on? Like, damn, man, this weak ass fly. Whoever said people don't like to change the elevation. Yeah, people like to say the same stuff. You know, like that's the point I made in the last video, man. Like, how are you mad at somebody else for using a different terminology, a different phrase when it comes to waking up? You know, because they feel like stuff like that is a trend. So when somebody's saying grand rising, oh, this is another person you saying it because they said you saying it. Well, we saying good morning because they said it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff we doing because they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting mad at you ain't mad at the fact that you was programmed to say a lot of this stuff. You was programmed to do a lot of this stuff. But then within somebody else, more like of your own kind, or somebody who can reach you or who is there with you, who not in these big corporations saying, okay, I'm finna say this, then you shun the people like that. You know what I mean? But people like that refuse to shun the people who wearing these big boots, you know what I mean? A lot of these designer clothing that really got a lot of racial slurs on them, and then have racist owners. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that a lot of people participate in that they shouldn't participate in. But this is just the way of the world. We're basically in a you can put it like a rat environment. Say if I wanted to build a rat a place where rats go, but I knew it was gonna be in their best way of living to live there. You know what I mean? So I create a whole maze for them, and I got cracking, which they do these things for real in real life. You know, when they testing on the mice and all that. This just like a matrix for the rat. You know what I mean? I just put them in there, and everything I made, and everything that's designed in this maze is designed to not help this rat. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, this is what it is, man. A lot of stuff is not designed to help us in this matrix. That's why we really got to go to like Caribbeans and different places. Even though we have fruit trees and people growing this stuff all over, but it's certain places where they took people out of their natural habitat because they know that this blood type would thrive off the tropical food. You know what I mean? This like, I don't really believe everybody came from Africa. That's what they say though. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. All black people came from Africa, but I believe it was different regions, different places on this planet that some people with certain blood types thrived off the coconuts, thrived off the fruits, these type of fruits. You know what I mean? Because it's just way too many different fruits and way too many different designs of land and a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what they did to make us really be unhealthy, because if a lot of us was living in our natural habitat, it wouldn't be no such thing as sickness. We wouldn't even know what sickness is. A lot of these fruits and herbs got so much power in them. Cause y'all gotta realize, man, a lot of these herbs that we have in America, they heal, they do heal. But it's different fruits and different come down here if you wanna come down here. It's different fruits and different herbs that will fix like then all your problems in one time just eating it. You know what I mean? Like the stuff they showed you in the cartoons, like the magical fruits. You know what I mean? And like it's a lot of stuff to get deep into. If you really just sit back and ponder on it and think about it, you know what I mean? Because just the fact that I'm thinking of a place like this means it exists. Because my thought wouldn't even lead me to it. That's what a lot of people don't even understand. It's nothing impossible, nothing unbelievable. Because if you believe in it, it's real. You know what I mean? If you can even picture how it looks in your mind, whether you feel like you just created that sight in your mind, it exists somewhere because your mind wouldn't allow you to think it. You know what I'm saying? Your mind wouldn't even go no place towards that idea if it couldn't be, you know what I'm saying, manifested. And what a lot of people gotta understand, man, anything can be manifested. And a lot of stuff you think is already manifested. You just on a different plane, you can't see it. You're probably not on the correct vibration, or it's probably on a different planet. Our mind can go from galaxy to galaxy. What people don't know, man, our mind is just not put here in this universe or this planet. A lot of people have a lot of people who have all the earthly thoughts are the people who probably was just created. Some people don't have souls, so a lot of people probably can't even think that far. But I've never really had of this earth thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like our shit transcend beyond this matrix. You know what I mean? And some people who can't fathom this shit, maybe they probably don't have a soul, or maybe they probably been so indoctrinated it really worked on them, so they really thinking inside this box, this rectangle, this phone, you know what I mean? Whatever they see. Just had this conversation with somebody. It's like, you know, we vibing high. See, I'm from Arkansas. My family had different fruit trees at each house. I went to there, all gone now. It's crazy, so crazy. Yeah, they probably cut all them shit down, man. They trying to take all this shit away. You know what I mean? Because that's why they even built the streets. That first of all, they didn't want us to put our feet on the bare ground. You know what I mean? And then a lot of these streets that we see, their pavement, they used to be nothing but fruit trees, nothing but stuff that we can go eat. You know what I mean? They just knocked down all the medicine. And like I said, even with them knocking all that stuff down, you still get to see some medicine in your backyard. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different so-called weeds and stuff that just hasn't been identified. Because if they identify a lot of these people gonna be like, damn, they grow in my backyard. You know what I mean? So what's up? I can't pause. What's going on? Your friend outside? Did y'all did they ask to come over here? Yeah, didn't y'all just go through these yesterday? These four parents gotta they gotta know where your friend at. Imaginary friend. I don't see nobody out here. Well, your friend come over here, man. Your friend can come over here, man. He ain't told his mama none of it. He, she, whatever. Huh? He said he knows better. But yeah, let's see. I remember having fruit in my yard as a child. They're no longer there. Nene Monroe, what's going on? I see my family making their way back to me, man. I'm loving it. But yeah, man, they knocking down all these trees and all that because they don't want nobody to be healthy. Because even my homeboy to this day, who I was over with last week, he got a pecan tree in his yard, you know what I mean? And he told me not too long ago, he went down the street, he seen a pear tree. So a lot of these trees still out here and exist, man, but you gotta either stumble upon them or just grow your own, you know what I mean? Like, everything was made in abundance. That's what's crazy, because even one fruit tree could feed a whole family. If we was really back in our design, I know they sound crazy, like, okay, how can a whole apple tree feed? But, man, really 1 to 2 apples really supposed to have us straight. We only, just being 100, we only really ate when we needed it, or when we wanted to feel good, you know what I mean? Like, if a human probably was feeling nauseous or something, they'd probably go eat an apple, or you know what I mean? If you was feeling like feel like you was having some neuron problem, you'd probably go eat a couple of berries. But we didn't sit there and indulge in gluttony and just constantly keep on eating the stuff because we was in sight. Like, we have became fat asses on on this earth just because they showed us these big ass burgers and they biting them to them, and you know what I mean? They having all these competitions where all you can eat, you know what I mean? They giving you the places all you can eat. That's the most unhealthiest place that you can go to, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I wasn't doing it in the struggle times when I was in the Matrix. Yeah, that's the best place you can go to when you're struggling. You can eat on some fat boy shit. Y'all remember that song? But yeah, man, that's the best place you can go. But it's those places help you partake in gluttony before anything goes. You know what I mean? Little CC's Pizza. Just go in there. I had a job that was close to it. You know what I mean? Just conning stuff in our face. Like, we really don't need that much to be satisfied. Like I said, as time progresses, they constantly making these fruits more harder and more harder because they want our body to get so used to the dense material as much as possible, man. Like I said, we supposed to be functioning out fluids. As a human, we supposed to be functioning out fluids and stuff that has a lot of high water content. If not 90, way above 90. You know what I mean? Like, the only dry stuff we was supposed to really be eating was nuts and seeds. Like I said, we didn't need a boatload of that to be satisfied. We need over that amount now because the parasites in our body that's eating the fruit right along with it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, when they eat fruit, they don't even get the nourishment from it because our body has been so damaged. We not even getting the nourishment from the fruit no more. We just getting the hydration from it. You know what I mean? Like I said, that don't mean not eat fruit because, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting the nourishment from it. It's just like, you got to keep on fasting. You got to fast and empty out the stuff that's taking, you know what I'm saying, the spots of your absorbing the nutrients. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff is just jammed in our gut and it's not absorbing properly. So they chop down most of the female trees and replace them with pollinated male trees. That's something I ain't never heard about that. It's I might even need to look into that. Cause I do know about female and male trees. Cause I heard something about trees that trees be having their own mates, and they when they get fond of another tree, they'll start wrapping themselves around other trees. And I seen that in this park I be going to. Cause I was like, damn, a lot of these trees, they'll be straight, but they'll end up growing like this, leaning over to the other trees. So I was like, damn. And I always, and out of all them trees, I always noticed that one tree is smaller than the other. So I was like, that's the feminine, that's the female tree. Well, I don't know. I can't even put that on what you call, cause shit, it may be reversed in the tree world. The bigger trees are the feminine trees, and the smaller trees are the male trees. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just know that I do see that going on, and it's not nothing that's hard for me to wrap my mind around. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have seeds, so they're not natural. That's what I'm saying. I do not focus. They don't have seeds in it. The only thing that I probably will mess with that don't have seeds in it, and I just eat it as candy, probably the seedless grapes. Because they be making some fire seedless grapes, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, they seedless watermelon be so damn nasty. I don't even want the juice from that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the seedless grapes, they be having some fire. I still eat seeded grapes, but like when I want some candy, it's way better than me eating candy. So I will eat some seedless grapes. I like shit. I'd rather eat this sweetness than to eat the some shit. Let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on topic, man. What I was talking about, cause I ain't like, I really don't want this live to go everywhere, but y'all know how I be when I get on live. Y'all come here, y'all saying what y'all gotta say. My live literally go like everywhere. But it was like two more points I just wanted to get across. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what's crazy? What popped in my head? That would be the best time I would have in school. Whenever I was with a teacher or whatever. When we was doing the actual lecture or the actual work, you know what I mean? Whether it was interesting or not. The off roads of talking about other stuff would be the most fun part. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it's like y'all there in the slick have free time, y'all get talking about other stuff, and it'll make the class go out quick, and then the teacher be like, well, let's back on the page. So you be like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker probably want to interested in the topic like that, you know what I'm saying? So this how I feel when it comes to this, because I used to stay doing this shit, but I just wanted to mention like two more things, and we can go back to recess in this bitch. But no, about the yeah, side check their ass on purpose, real. But getting back on the Tyrese thing, I ain't gonna stay too long on this, but it was something else I noticed that was stuck out. It was real as hell that he did. Even though Charlamagne was laughing at him when he did it in the female. I don't know what female that was, but I don't really like her energy, man. It's like she was trying to downplay my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when we look at a great, cause I consider Tyrese as the great. You know what I mean? Like I said, screw the Illuminati shit and what you feel about the celebrities. As a entertainer, I feel like he is one of the best entertainers. Like, I love the Baby Boy movie. I like I feel like all those Fast and the Furious franchise wouldn't be the same if he wasn't in there. He brought like the funniness to the movie, you know what I mean? So, but it seemed like a lot of this stuff wore off, you know what I mean? A lot of people start to diminish their character and like their essence of how great they is by just doing little answers like that, you know what I mean? A lot of people won't give up the what more do you want from me when he got online and said that. Just like Bow Wow won't outlive a lot of the corny stuff he done did, but you cannot take from him that Bow Wow is a legend. You know, like all these females used to have Bow Wow posters. They used to have, when we used to go to school, man, you couldn't not see Bow Wow. He was in like binders, you know what I mean? Like, that's all females was talking about was, you know what I'm saying? Bow Wow, Bow Wow, Bow Wow. Then it became Lil Romeo, you know what I mean? But a lot of these people have kind of diminished their character by being somebody, you know what I mean? By just showing, just by showing natural flaws. You know, like a lot of people got flaws. Yeah, Bow Wow probably feel like he had to flex because a lot of people ain't paying attention to him. Y'all gotta realize, yes, the stuff Bow Wow does is lame. But you gotta realize, man, you gotta understand the spiritual and the logical side about why the celebrities do what they do. Gotta realize, man, Bow Wow has been famous ever since he was, I think, like 4 or 5 years old. You know what I mean? And if you don't believe me, you can just go watch, type in on YouTube when he was on Arsenio Hall. Man was rapping like Snoop Dogg. That was his like first appearance. Then later on, he was in the Gin and Juice video with Snoop Dogg. And then he got a little old. I think he was probably like 11 or 12 when he made that Big Mama House song. Bounce with me, that junk. So that child has been, well, he a grown man now, but coming in, he has been popping since the man came out the womb. So of course, when people stop showing that man attention like that, he's gonna do stuff to make it seem like he's at where everybody else is at. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I blame him for doing what he doing, but he ain't gotta do it. But he just gotta know that people are wishy-washy. You know what I mean? So I get where he coming from when he do a lot of stuff, but you gotta realize, man, people come and they go. A lot of people don't care no more that you was this superstar. And a lot of people still do care, and them the ones who actually cringing at the stuff that he's doing, because they're like, bro, you already stamped, you solidified, you know, just like all the stuff Soulja Boy be doing, bro. Soulja Boy, you stamped in the game, bro. You don't got to do all that arguing with these folks, bro. You made Crank That. Everybody and their grandma was doing Crank That, whether they want to admit it or not. I was doing it. Some people probably wasn't just dancers. They probably never did in their life, but it's a lot of, like, they came in at this stuff at a young age, and they just feel like they got to do this to get attention, do this. But, man, sometimes you got to let your portfolio speak for itself, you know what I mean? A lot of these kids who saying this and that, they new generation, bro. That's how it's always gonna be. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people who don't probably respect Bobby Womack. A lot of this stuff, you know, it's not their generation. People are gonna grow out of a lot of stuff that they used to get. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a new era, a new time that what people get praised for. You know what I'm saying? A lot, like back in the day, you didn't really get praised for so-called snitching or whatever. But it's a lot of stuff that's, you know what I mean? Like the Woody dude. That man is funny as hell. You know, I don't really care about that, you know what I'm saying, that he snitched and he did all that, because like I said, I'm not emotionally tied into the YSL case or Young Thug. I don't know them folks. So I'm seeing the Woody dude, you know what I'm saying, he's prospering off just him being himself, you know what I mean? And then I look at it like this. I done been like on both sides, you know what I mean? I'm on the spiritual side now, but I done been on the side of the streets where people do a lot of stuff and then they do be loyal to a certain point, and then when they get locked up, everybody who they was sliding for or riding for don't send them put no money on their books. They don't do the things that they so-called real nigga would do. So that's what makes a lot of people turn so-called fed a snitch. You know what I mean? So I just take it as what I see, man. You know what I'm saying? I just see a good person. I see through all the stuff that they say people are. You know what I mean? That's why it's nobody can make me hate nobody. Because even when you see somebody trying to prosper, whether they's called a rat, see Gunna man got out of prison, called a rat, and took off on these niggas. Nobody care when the product you pushing out is quality. Nobody care if the personality outshines what they trying to put on your name. Nobody cares. Because if they like you, a true person, a real person, they gonna like you because they like you, not because everybody else is popular to like you. They're gonna like you regardless. But you got a lot of wishy-washy folks that do that, you know what I mean? So, and then you got the ones who try to turn people against people. Because every time I go to like one of his 1v1s, I go to like something he's doing. You see the rat emojis, you see people saying, yeah, but he a rat though, you know what I mean? They hate because he getting attention and he's so-called a rat, you know what I mean? But what little do these people know, it don't matter how many rat emojis you put on there. If these people like this main personality, they're gonna watch him regardless. If R. Kelly get out of prison, they're gonna listen to his music and watch him regardless of the allegations. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's why they say can't nobody really block what, you know what I'm saying, God got for you or the universe got for you. They really can't do that. They can hinder it, you know what I'm saying, for a certain time being, you know what I mean? But it's all about you getting away from that energy, or you just having a certain mindset not to let certain things affect you. So they hanging out and laying next to rats and won't know till the time comes. Yo, a lot of people don't understand, man. There's a lot of people who even told back in the day, they just didn't get called out for it. He said when Bow Wow became a host on one of the Six and Park, wasn't a good pick in my opinion. He was dry as hell. I sure remember that. I think he was with. No, that was Terrence. That was with Roxy. I forgot who Bow Wow was with. He said Bow Wizzle was my man. I see the son. I don't like the replacement they have on there right now. Her energy is off. Okay, man. I should have been ready because I hate to go back and forth for topics. But yeah, like that woman they got on Old Breakfast Club, like she ain't a good pick. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like she going off a little bit of just hilarious energy, you know. But I feel just hilarious more than I miss with her. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't do stuff like that. Cause in the middle of the interview, that's what I want to say. Tyrese ended up he ended up keeping it too real. I ain't gonna say I don't think he should have kept it that real, but hey, he ended up taking off he was like, man, this watch don't make me, you know what I mean? He was like, this is just material stuff. And he ended up taking off a bracelet. He was like, man, I got this bracelet $23 off Amazon. And Charlamagne was laughing, you know what I mean? That was laughing at the man. Even though he wasn't being funny, it was funny, but how he was laughing, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man really, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, everything Tyrese did on the interview, it needed to be done and said, man. Because that's what's crazy, man. This internet is so fake. A lot of these people won't do that. Like, Tyrese literally could have got away with wearing that watch and wearing that bracelet without people knowing that he only paid $23 for it. Just because the fact it was Tyrese's. Everybody probably thought it was real. And then the girl over there, she was like, don't it look real? And she was like, nah. Like, girl, you didn't know that shit was fake until he said it was fake. You know what I mean? Like, he was not eyeballing that man jury that much to know his jury was fake. And if he was, that says a lot about her character. You know what I mean? Because in the Breakfast Club, they like a couple, they're a couple inches away. You know what I mean? So the fact that if you did notice his jury was fake, why are you not? See, people will notice the shit that's on you that's real or fake before they even try to notice the real you. See if you real or fake. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at the shoes, a lot of people look at the jewelry and all the items before they even try to notice what the person carries spiritually. That's why a lot of people end up with children by people they really never, they never wanted a child by. You know what I mean? Like I said, we was always deceived into thinking some type of way at one point in time, but I feel like certain people, to be a radio host, I feel like you should have more integrity of people who you interviewing and just have respect for your guests, whether you like them or not. I feel like if you interview a guest, if you really hate this guest, I feel like nobody should know in that interview that you hate this guest. They should leave their interview saying, like, that was a good interview. You know what I mean? People shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? People should be oblivious to the fact that you hate the guest you just interviewed. That's what professionalism is. You know what I mean? Because if I interview somebody and I don't like them, man, I swear nobody's gonna know that I don't like this person. Well, for me though, I wouldn't even like. I'm just not the type to interview somebody I don't like. I don't want to be around them, especially if I feel like you're a fake character. You know what I'm saying? Or you portraying somebody that you're not supposed to be. I just can't do it. But I know it is business when it comes to a lot of these podcasts and a lot of stuff goes on like that, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they hate to see the real. You know what I mean? A lot of people finna talk about Tyrese for him taking off his jewelry and saying it don't cost $23 on Amazon. But a lot of people like me, real people, gonna respect it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these celebrities need to see their interview, and a lot of these children who want to be these rappers or these entertainers, to know that everything is not gonna be gravy as soon as you get attention. If anything, it's gonna be worse on your mental health because now you got a lot of people watching you and you're pretending to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? Now you gotta put on this facade every day. Just imagine how many people gotta do that every day. That's a celebrity or somebody who's popular. You know what I mean? It's maybe some popular people in your hometown. They don't want to go out fresh every day, but they have their certain type of persona. Like I ain't never seen her ashy going outside. I ain't never seen. It may be a time where you may need to step off ashy, just go out and go get something real quick and come back to the house. But it's just the perception of what people think about you. Now you have to do more. You have to do more people pleasing than self pleasing. So I appreciate that, man. Took off his hats off to him. You know what I mean? He took off his jewelry and all that. And then if they even did want to talk bad about him doing it, he made a good point after that. He was like, man, I'm not buying all this expensive ass jewelry no more just for a housekeeper to say, I don't know what happened to it, you know what I mean? Because a lot of those rappers and a lot of those entertainers do get taken advantage of. They have housekeepers, and those housekeepers end up stealing their jewelry because they know it's worth a lot, you know what I mean? So I understand him, like, because he was like, of course you don't know what happened to these $250,000 earrings. Just imagine how stupid you would have to feel to go buy some $250,000 earrings just because they real, only to lose them. I did that shit before, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no goddamn over no $1,000 that I lost. No, I had bought me when I was young. I had bought me a grill. Man, I took it out, put it on my plate, and I threw that shit away. And I was mad as hell. So I can just imagine, and that was like $200 I wasted. I can just imagine somebody who's buying some jewelry that's over $1,000. Just realize, man, it's rappers out here that's buying $50,000 watches and get drunk and wake up and somebody done slammed them out. You heard what Drake said? Yeah, it's true, a nigga slammed me for my AP. You know what I'm saying? These folks buying $200,000 watches, $500,000 earrings. You know what I'm saying? Only to lose this, man. This shit is only material shit. Cause just imagine the feeling you gonna have when you lose it. You think Tyrese gonna be mad that he lost a $23 bracelet? You know what I'm saying? It's about being smart, but people didn't see the smartness of what he said out of it. They gonna think, oh, that nigga broke. He broke. Even though it was times in the interview he said, well, he was broke, but I doubt Tyrese got too many. If Tyrese wanted to really get some money, he can get online and start a GoFundMe. There's people who want to see him win who actually go fund. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably send a nigga $2. Cause I hate seeing people down who was up. You know what I mean? I just don't like seeing nobody down really, but I just don't like seeing people who, you know what I'm saying? But like, bruh, they're broke is different from the people who throwing judgment. It's very, very different from they broke. Very, very different. Alexis, do you want to do? You gotta wait 10 years to spend money, so they struggle about somebody's money. I heard some of these rappers are very smart and articulate, but because they are in the music industry, they gotta dumb themselves down just to get signed and promoted. That's facts. Future is one of them. I heard an old Future song that came out when he was first, you know what I'm saying? Cause Future come from like the Dungeon family, all that, you know what I mean? With like Andre 3000 and Big Boy. That song, he kind of sounded like Andre 3000 in that song, but that man was so lyrical. I was like, yeah, man, these folks, they dumb and they music down just so the population can soak it up. That's one thing I won't be able to do, man. I don't care how dumb people get. I'm not finna make no dumb ass music. I'm not finna make no dumb ass content. I'm not finna do dumb shit. I don't care if it makes $1. You're not finna look at me as dumb unless you just wanna look at me as dumb. It don't matter what I say to you, like, this nigga dumb. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm not finna give you a reason to call me dumb. Your reason gonna be basically strictly off your reasoning, and probably the fact that you don't like me. But it's not finna, oh, this nigga just did this, you know what I mean? Now, who's to say, am I to say some stuff that somebody finds out, you know, it's dumb to them, you know what I mean? But I'm not finna intentionally make it dumb so the person can digest it well. I'm not finna do that. Yes, shit, Plies too. Yeah, Jamie Foxx called Plies out a couple years ago. He was like, man, I was hearing all this, and I'm thinking it's gonna be one way. When I met Plies, it was, yeah, let's go over the peripherals. Whatever Jamie Foxx said, he was basically saying like Plies was very articulate in how he said in his music, it didn't correlate with how he talked in person. And like I said, yeah, I feel like that's fake. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people do stuff for entertainment, but you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not finna act like I'm dumb for nobody. You know what I mean? It's only certain occasions where I feel like this should be, you know what I mean? And even then, it's not acting dumb. It's been certain occasions where I be around people and certain stuff I just want to speak on, you know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, I can see that this person is not receptive to what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna act like I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm not gonna engage in this conversation because I feel like they won't know what I'm talking about, and it's just gonna be there. So this is what it is. Yeah, man, Plies has a degree. You know what I mean? A lot of these rappers are smart. You know what I mean? They said Ludacris went to college. You know, a lot of these rappers are smart. That's why they constantly getting these rappers at a young age because they know these rappers ain't had time to go to college and do all this. Just like, you know what I'm saying, like Chief Keef, Young Boy. They got these rappers at 16. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many 16-year-olds that's in college. Not saying it's not any 16-year-old that's in college because a lot of 16-year-olds are very smart and they skipped over college because they was more on the advanced level. Yup, exactly. Because that's what I was finna say. Shit, this is the epitome of selling your soul for fame. Yeah, exactly. You're contributing yourself to the demise of people, and you have no morals. You know what I mean? You have no. It's nothing you stand on. So they can knock down your plan. If you come in with a plan, they can say, "Oh well, we ain't really feeling that. To get this $5 million, you have to do this." You know what I mean? You like shit. 5 mil is 5 mil. You know what I mean? That's when you sold your soul. You sold if you stood for something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they probably go in kind of standing for something, but they don't stand on their 10 toes. They probably don't stand on one toe on their motherfucker, and they be like, I'm standing for this, you know what I mean? I want to make this type of music. But then they still looking at, man, my family is going to get my family out the hood and all that, and they fold. You know what I mean? But see, sometimes you got to be like, fuck family. Cause if I gotta do something I don't want to do, and it's not in alignment with what I'm going, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like me. I've been on YouTube for all these years talking enlightened, spiritual, positive. If y'all see me in the next 5 years, and I'm this big rapper, and I'm talking about codeine and lean, I have sold my soul. Y'all better know it. For 2 fruit snacks and a pan of Jiffy cornbread with the sugar in it. For real, y'all better know that's so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that image is still there, but it's like the morals gone. It's not me no more. That's not what he stood on. It's not, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. For real, for real. Yeah, if y'all ever see me eat some Jiffy cornbread, just know I sold my soul. And that cornbread is good as a motherfucker. DLTV, what going on, bro? But for real, man. He was just showing the real, man. I'm glad that, man, he took off all that jewelry and took out and showed people, man, that. Because Tyrese is the walking example of you still can have mental health issues and still be famous. You still have notoriety. You still have cars. You still have women. You think Tyrese can't get a woman if he wants to right now? He can walk in the middle. I know he can get them in Memphis. If these females see that man Tyrese in the middle of the street, that he gonna get them. You know what I mean? So all the external stuff is still gonna be there for him at his disposal. I'm pretty sure he got rapper friends. He got movie friends that will let him borrow a car. He can fake it till he make it the rest of his life because who he is. But that still doesn't change the mental health, the health issues that he's dealing with. And I just hate when people laugh at mental health issues. You know what I mean? Somebody say he good. Man, say he sick. He got the COVID remedies. I advise you to get some CMOS, brother. I got some CMOS right now. It's kind of it's gelled up right now. But yeah, I advise you, if you got some CMOS in your town, get some CMOS, some bladderwrack, get some burdock root. If you can get the real root, you know what I mean. Eat on it to cleanse the blood. So it's a lot of different remedies, man. One of the remedies I got from Yaki, boil some lemons and some limes, and inhale the water while you inhale the fumes. For real, for real. See, you know what I'm saying? See my people, they come in, they help you already. You said, Alicia said, tea with lemon, ginger, lime, honey, turmeric, pinch of cayenne, 3 types of tea. You know what I'm saying? Get some Celtic sea salt. It's a lot of different remedies. But they'll help with the minerals. Shit been 16 Sunday body aches, fever, cold, diarrhea. And one thing I gotta tell you that I know you ain't gonna want to do, you know what I mean? Fast. Don't put none of your what you been eating, you know what I mean? Cause that all plays a part in how quick you gonna heal. Cause you know we must know when we get sick, man. Even though we've been indoctrinated, they told us. My grandma told me, you know what I mean? It's just been indoctrination. Eat this, eat some soup, whether it's soup or not. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, soup would be the best thing to eat while you sick because it has like high water content in it, but fasting would be the best thing. You know what I mean? Your body has to have actual time to go in and get things straight. You know what I mean? It's like you put more work on your body when you're doing it. I know you're gonna feel so bad at the time, but you're gonna feel so bad at the time, but I would do like a tea fast. Like if anything, like I said, it's better to do no drinking or no eating, you know what I mean? But I know people probably don't want to do that. And what's actually crazy that you bring that up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sick right now, but I'm actually fasting. I haven't drunk any water or ate any food today. And I do that without even feeling sick, you know what I mean? So that's why I tell people to fast so much. Get your body used to going without these things. So, because if you do this for one, you're not even going to get sick, you know what I'm saying? But get your body used to fasting. Because I said I'm finna do the next 2 days without eating or drinking nothing, you know what I mean? And that's without me even being sick. So we gotta start taking these preventative measures that these people don't want us to take. That's why every time I make a video on fasting, they try not to put it out there, you know what I mean? But it's just us as the people got to get the information out of here, man, because fasting saves a lot, you know what I mean? So you do look healthy as fuck, bro. I can tell what you are doing is working. And I appreciate that, bro, because, it has to be, I can't just sit on here and say this stuff and it's not being shown through the lens, you know what I mean? Like, I actually feel better, and y'all, as y'all can see, I'm not weak of energy. A lot of people, I just seen a fast post today when people talking about some, man, they knocking out fasting before they even trying it. Well, carried it to my stomach. I ain't gonna have no energy. Of course, you're not gonna have no energy at first when you start fasting because our body is toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I'm on live, and I've been on live for 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's been 92 minutes now. And y'all ain't seen me stop and drink no water, stop and do nothing, and I got energy. Like, your energy is gonna refuel itself just off the fat that you have in your body. It's burning, and your body's gonna make its own metabolic water. Like, I'm literally proof of that. Like I said, as long as I've done without water or food is 5 days, and I can surpass that. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to do that, though. I try to only do it when I really need to do it. When I feel like I need to do it, man. Like, your body gonna thank you. You gonna feel better. And like I said, you're not gonna need a lot of these moisturizers. And because like I said, our body creates a lot of natural oils for everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, intermittent fasting is good too. Yeah, well, wherever you can start it. I did a 24-hour fast. I'm gonna try a 5-day fast. Like I said, you gotta keep yourself busy though, bro. Y'all. You see, I'm on live shit. I posted a video earlier. And then it will help you with your, you know what I'm saying? You being a content creator, it will help you with new ideas. New ideas just come to your mind. And it help you with manifesting. You know what I mean? Like, it help you with a lot. You know what I mean? It helps you with a lot. Like, for real, for real. It helps you with content creating. You can sit down and write down what you need to post and what you feel like you need to post. And you'll have more content to post. Just imagine you not thinking about no food or drinking none all day. All that energy need to go to what? Your channel. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I just advise it. But yeah, fasting will always be good. There's nothing not beneficial about fasting. It's just only thing you gotta do is just keep yourself busy. If you don't keep yourself busy, man, you're gonna be thinking them thoughts gonna slide in your head about food. Like, food has not slid in my head since I've been on this live. Why? Because I've been keeping myself busy. We ain't talked about food. Only thing we talked about was growing fruits and shit. That's all we talked about. You know what I mean? Cause sometimes y'all help me with my fast. The fact that I gotta put out a video, the fact that I need to talk to y'all. We be in this joint having a good conversation and food don't really come up, you know what I mean? We talk about some nostalgic stuff like toys we played with, or like earlier today when we was talking about I said earlier today like it was just a long time ago, but we was talking about movies that made us cry and stuff like that. None of y'all probably even thought about food, you know what I mean? Some of y'all probably was eating while y'all was listening to the live, but you know what I'm saying? If you was tuned in, we just like right here, you didn't think about no food. Just as the young niggas start calling you uncle, for sure they have, man. I be like, man. I'm still fooling them. They think I'm 26 to 27. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them folks be thinking I'm about 25 too. I ain't gonna lie. 25, 26. The oldest I got was probably 28. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, them folks be thinking I'm young. And I good. I wanted to be like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not aging while I'm on this planet. I'm reversing backwards. I'm going backwards. Shit, hell, my birthday is next month. Literally in a couple more days. He said, bro, you look 25. For real, for real. I'm saying, I'm be looking like this at 40. Like I told Love her, she always talking about, I'm young and stuff. Well, I am young, but she was like, you know what I'm saying, call herself auntie and shit. But man, I'm finna be 33 next month. That's crazy. Cherry tree. How old you, Dwayne? Ain't you about my age, ain't it? I think you a little bit older than me. You probably like 2 years older than me or something? A year older than me? Yeah, I'm 34 in December. Yeah, you're a year older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man, that fasting gonna do it for sure. That fasting gonna reverse them wrinkles, man. Well, I say I wish I never really looked old in my life, but it was upon a time when I was drinking, man, where I had these dark circles around my eyes, man, and they come for drinking because I was drinking unhealthy as hell. Like I used to goddamn not mix my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to drink like Parmesan. That Parmesan have a nigga, man, had a nigga feeling so bad when they wake up. That E&J, yeah, the low level liquors. You know what I mean? It wasn't always Hen Dog, Jack Daniels. It was, man, sometimes it wasn't no Blue Top, but you know what I'm saying? I put Parmesan in the same level as Blue Top because that shit had me feeling like, man, bushy. Demaria, 32, you know what I'm saying? You look good for your age, queen. My height don't help. I'm pushing 35. You 35, Isha? Yeah, y'all look good, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some healthy folks in my comment section. Cause I seen all y'all pay. I think the Demaria, you got your own channel. I didn't watch one of your videos before. Yeah, you do look young. Do I be hooping? Nah. Nah, I ain't hooping some motherfucker on. I ain't hooped since I was goddamn. I ain't been like, I don't give me. I know it's been more than 5 years since I didn't really play the game of basketball. That's why I need to start back doing though. My nephews, had went skating. I should have joined them when they went skating. Cause that's the shit I want to get back into. I want to get back into bike riding, skating, a lot of stuff like that. You know what I mean? I need to get back. You know what I'm saying? Start hooping. But I just used to hoop in the neighborhood. You said all the women over here on your channel. I guess I be harsh on my channel. They leave you quick. I ain't hear you cuss yet. Got pause. Nah, I done cussed a couple times, but I just know what I'm saying. I don't cuss too much sometimes, but yeah, it's all that, man. I got all that. That's why I love about my channel, man. All the high vibrational dudes and high vibrational women be on my channel. Like, we don't really like. Ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing to say bad. Like for real. That's why I like the content I put out, man. Like I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you talk about the celebrities and all that, it get pushed and recommended, and then people will come who ain't really around your channel. You'll get like the negative comments like that, but I don't really have too many negative people in my comment section. Like I said, when it's doing this outburst of negative shit, it be YouTube sending them folks here. to chapel. Now I don't have any children. I want to get into skydiving and scuba diving. Man, that's one thing I want to do for sure. Scuba diving, I ain't so much on the skydiving because the content I put out, you know what I'm saying? I may goddamn get a Matrix bot who gotta give me the jump with the parachute the whole time. They ain't give me no motherfucking parachute. They just push me out there motherfucker. Ah! Nigga flying out there motherfucker with no parachute. Nigga gotta turn so many different ways. Man, I'm be goddamn have 25 different broken bones. So I ain't trusting this shit. I trust the sea animals before I trust somebody jumping out of a plane. I gotta have like 8 goddamn parachutes to come out of my shit. You know what I'm saying? If this one don't work, I got one on my eyebrow that I can pull. I got one on my ear I can pull. Shit, on some freaky shit, nigga pull a parachute out their nipples. I don't care where they coming from. As long as I can touch that ground safely, they ain't finna get me. You hear me? I need about 8 parachutes. And I need all of them to come out at once. So when you see me land, you thinking I'm just a ball. Like, nah, I don't trust that one parachute shit. Yeah, nah. I know this shit sound crazy, and they probably do throw off the wind projection in the diameter of the land, but shit, it don't matter. What you talking about? All them parachutes might end up be the thing taking me out. I don't know. But at least it was on my end that I decided to go out that way. Like, he said he wanted 8 parachutes. It's gonna be like that. See, I tried to hoop and dunk, but I didn't get close. When I hit the ground, my baby that laugh. I ain't got time for you, Alicia. I knew you finna come in with that bullshit. You talking about something I tried to dunk. I can't even picture you going to trying to dunk. Ah, okay. See, Tanya know you, Dwayne. She said, Dwayne, you be talking about sex. Sex too much. That's why. So that's the intervention, man. Get this off your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the content, man. Yeah, she followed me. Okay, that's what's up. You know, you be talking about sex too much. But yeah, man, see, it's something you gotta work on, man. You gotta fast from food and sex. We all get it. If I saw that man reverse it on you, I said we all get here through sex. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel you though, cause a lot of people, cause it's something that always need to be talked about. But I try not to, know what I'm saying, overindulge in that conversation, cause I don't really want to make nobody uncomfortable. But then it's just my content. I know that some people have told me in the past that, man, I be having my son watch you. I had my kids watch you. So I really try not to indulge in it. And the only time I really talk about sex is like on my live. You know what I mean? But when I make a video, I try to be, like, even though it's my channel, you know what I'm saying? I try to, you know what I'm saying, make sure my viewers are comfortable, but still, I'm still going to talk about what I want to talk about. But I just ain't going to overindulge in, because I really want the children to grasp what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I teach a lot of stuff on this channel, but I'm learning as I go too, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say I'm just you know what I'm saying, that, but the stuff that I want to get grasped, I wanted to get grasped, you know what I'm saying, through the people. I really want fasting to get grasped by people. I want that concept to be like, dang, he made a lot of sense with this, you know what I mean? He didn't throw me out by saying this or intertwining a lot of stuff that I really don't need to say and stuff. Because if I'm talking about sex, I'm talking about it on the, you know, it got it, because sex got to be in there, you know what I mean? Because a lot of couples are dealing with, you know, impotence. A lot of women are dealing with, you know what I mean, like using all these stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, the lube and all that, the rose, you know what I'm saying, none against none of that, but it's because what we eating, like a lot of stuff is not causing a woman to get, you know what I mean, like how she's supposed to get. And a lot of dudes, because so this stuff needs to be implemented sometimes, because you can help a relationship out with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important in a relationship to a lot of people. It's important to me too, but it ain't that important. It's like some people put sex and the romantic stuff, like it top, you know what I mean? But I still can find a lot of that intimacy within just being around the person that I choose to be with. Just her energy. And if we on their vibration, you don't even like gotta get down to that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you most definitely can help people with talking about their subjects. That's why they got a sex education class, but they don't teach you nothing real that you supposed to know in their class. That's why it's better to self-educate yourself on people who, you know what I'm saying, experienced it and you've done a lot of stuff that they told you to do and it actually worked. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people who they gravitate back to my channel. Cause I know I ain't told no lies about fasting. I ain't told no lies about eating healthy. Because if you ate healthy for the week I told you to eat healthy, or the day I told you, you most definitely did feel better. You lying if you say you didn't. You know what I mean? I just know you lying because you put more water and fluids in your body, you're gonna feel better. Especially if you're not used to doing it. It's just a lot of stuff. That man ain't funny as hell. That man said, you better than me. I don't make content for kids. I'm not their daddy. Dude, funny as hell, man. He said, I'm going back to school for computer science. All right, that's what's up. What you gonna be trying to do? Like, you know what I mean? I know you going back for computer science, but what you like? What all this shit entails? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't own those. Be selective on the vibration you let in your body. You know what I mean? That's why I try to be sensitive to that topic because I know there's a lot of women. They on a self care journey. You know what I mean? They get a lot of those items to self please. You know what I mean? So a lot of this shit throws off a lot of hormones, and it throws off a lot of stuff. It makes you less sensitive to the real thing. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of just truth be told, that's why a lot of these women say they not satisfied with their partner because they overstimulate themselves through food and the mechanisms in which they use to please themselves. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta take a break from a lot of that stimuli. You know what I'm saying? We as humans, we are overstimulated by social media. We are overstimulated by the foods. You know what I mean? We're overstimulated. Like we just really overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm saying it, but just it be shit popping in my head while I'm saying this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, we is overstimulated by social media. We is overstimulated by the foods, and we overstimulated by the drinks we drinking while we eating the food. You know what I mean? Just cause you just thinking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how many grams of sugar in the drink you drinking to wash down this food? You ain't even think about how many grams is in the food that you eat, you know what I mean? Because they put sugar in the pizza, all that, man. It's a lot of overstimulation, man. Then they push sex in your face so much, it's coming down. Like, Facebook is starting to become disgusting. Because because they doing this new stuff on Facebook where you can scroll down. They like, this what type of time I'm on. And they was like video in the comments. And I don't know, curiosity killed the cat. You know what I'm saying? I clicked on the video one day and it was just like some porn. It's like it was like another woman. I don't even want to talk about it, but you know what I'm saying? It was a sexual act because it was like two women on a woman on woman doing. I was like, man, these folks really putting this shit on Facebook. I was like, it was a time Facebook wasn't like this, bro. I don't know if they trying to compete with Twitter because I never had a Twitter, but I heard Twitter do put a lot of sexual stuff on there, and I'm like, man, like. Then I think back to all the times that I posted some content on my Facebook and they blocked it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so y'all are blocking me talking about the COVID vaccine. That was when it was going real heavy and I was trying to get everything in my power to get people to not take that shit. But I was posting like facts about it, you know what I mean? They was going back trying to fact check and all that. But there is no sex checks or fact checks when it comes to these folks posting these folks actually having sex on Facebook. I was like, how is that not getting taken down? You know what I mean? I was like, these folks want people to be overstimulated. They want you to think about food and sex all day. Pizza and sex. So yeah, Twitter is wild. You know why I never got on this, man? I heard that Twitter, is like another porn site. That's why all I have is YouTube, and YouTube can get wild sometimes. For real. I ain't never seen nothing. I probably seen some twerking videos, but I ain't never seen no actual sex acts on YouTube. Is what I can say. But YouTube do be posting a lot of low vibrational shit. Overstimulated by the drugs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The drugs, all this shit hand to hand, man. Just bad shit, bro. I'm finna. That's what I'm finna start doing. I'm finna start carrying my handy dandy notebook in this bitch. But start name all this shit, man. That's like 5 different things we just name. Okay, drugs. Second, food. This shit like scribble scrap, so I'll never show y'all how I really write. This shit ugly as hell. I can understand this shit. This shit like hieroglyphics. Food, drinks, social media is for sex toys. I'm putting sex and sex toys the same shit, the same category. It's porn. What else we can name? Okay, there's 5 things right there that you. And then what's crazy? Okay, drugs is 1. Number 2 is foods. 3 is drinks. Man, I didn't even put liquor, because drinks, this like Kool-Aid and shit. So alcohol. So drugs is 1, food is 2, drinks is 3, social media is 4, sex is 5, 6 is alcohol. You know what's crazy about those? See, that's 6 things that you know what I'm saying, that can stimulate your mind. But you know what's crazy though? Is that it's people on this planet who is experiencing all this stimuli in one day. They doing all 6. They drinking, they're popping pills, they're eating food, they're drinking sodas, they're on social media. Why eating food and drinking sodas and drinking? You know what I'm saying? And having sex in that same day. So just imagine if that person was to go without, if that person was trapped in the forest that next day. Man, they withdrawal symptoms will be out of this roof, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just the withdrawals of not having all this. Name some other stuff if y'all can name. I speak on my channel about that. I said that sex should not be abused and should only be used to procreate. It is a sin to overly indulge in sex, even if it is with your married partner. For real, like that's overindulgence in marriage. That's the same shit. You know what I mean? Cause that's one thing I never. You know what I mean? I never get with a woman who's like overly indulged in this shit. Cause I was like, shit. When I get 85, it's a wrap down there. What if this thing ain't working no more? You know what I'm saying? It's over with. You gonna what I don't have no more. You gonna go seek out somebody else. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to get a spiritual based relationship. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna manifest. Like somebody who I can just be in the company of. We ain't even gotta do all this shit. But when it's time to do it, it's time to do it. Let me see if y'all name something else. Alicia said you 9 months celibate. Let me see. June, July, August. On the 21st, it'll be 2 years and 2 months for me. That's crazy. I'm going in on my third year. But like I said, I ain't trying to put no years on like, oh, I'm going 3 years and this, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever this shit pop off, like I said, whenever it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Shit, maybe next 3 years or maybe the next 3 days, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like I told y'all how I feel about, you know what I'm saying, the love at first sight shit, and I believe in stuff like that, like, for real. Miss Nana said 4 years. Hey, okay, we in there. We got 4 years strong. We got 9 months. Over excessive smoking. Let me see. Oh yeah, I didn't mention smoking. I was trying to put that under drugs, but it's a different category. Cause I can't call nobody who just smokes cigarettes a drug user. Even though everything goes through the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, that shouldn't even be tied together if you just really look at it. Why the fuck the FDA Why is it food and drugs? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole little topic by itself. But yeah, smoking. Yeah, it's not, I know. I ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying, belittle nobody. I know people who do this every day. Cause I know I used to do. Okay, let's play another game. I told y'all I was gonna show y'all my motherfucker. But this the game. When we was in the Matrix or now, out of all these 7 things, name everything that you used to do in the day. Okay, I'm finna do it. Even if you didn't do it on a regular, name everything that you did in that one day. Okay, we're finna name out again. You know what I'm saying? If you got your pen and paper, you got your mental pen and paper. 1 is drugs. That goes in the form of pills. LSD. It can fall under psychoactive drugs. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Drugs is 1. Let me go ahead and check off that 1. I'm gonna name everything out. Number 2 is food. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. It shouldn't nobody have a blank slate. Cause I know your ass eat food. Number 3 is drinks, for sure. Damn, I'm doing that. Damn, I used to be wonderful. Am I talking about myself in this motherfucker? Damn. Social media, I most definitely did that. I need some reevaluation in this bitch. I'm making myself look bad. 6. Alcohol, oh my goodness. Smoking. I'm a motherfucking addict. I'm talking about myself, y'all. I literally did all this 7 shit in one day. I'm talking about myself. Like, what the fuck? And I'm over here saying, man, I know people who did this shit in one day. It's me. I'm people. The fuck? Damn. I'm over here talking about something. I know people who did this shit in one day, who do this shit in one day. And I'm one of the motherfuckers. Let's name something else, and hopefully I didn't do it so I can feel better about myself. Damn. Come on, man. Let's move along. But we got another vice or something like that I can say. Well, y'all at with it. Don't just make me feel bad. Cause Miss Nana said the same. So okay, we in the same boat. Anybody else? Video games. Come on, crack addict. I did that in one day. All this damn video game. Cause that's most definitely a stim. That's a good one, Alicia. Video games. A lot of women probably want verify with it because it's not really. It's women that play games, but not too many. Damn, we 8 in. Shit, you supposed to be helping me now. Don't name the shit that you feel like I've done. Damn, let me see what else. Video game, tablets. I say tablets fall in probably the video games. You said not educated myself. I don't quite get what you were saying. They probably might need to say that out again. But damn, yeah, video games. What else? Yeah, I think that's all. Music. Music can be stimulant. I forgot to put music. Here I am checking my list off again. Damn, I'm 9 deep now. Shit, I'm scared to put a 10 on that motherfucker. We 10 for 10 in this bitch. Music is a stimulant because that can make you low vibrational too, depending on what type of music you listen to. Let's see. Shopping. Oh yeah, shopping can be a stimulant to people. I know when, cause me being around a lot of women, yes, this most definite stimulant to, cause all the women I used to ask, they was like, I just be ordering shit. That's an addictive trait. I ain't even trying to throw nobody on the bus, but that's a good one. I would have never thought of it. And that's what I done heard the most though. Consumer, just like shopping, consumerism, you know what I mean? Yep. That's most definitely addiction. Let me see, what else? I think we probably about at the end of it. But that's 10. I can just say I'm 9 out of that 10 because shopping, you know what I mean? I really would never been big on shopping like that. You know what I mean? Just going get stuff, just getting the needs. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I can't say it. I'm pretty sure it was one of those days where I did do all that one day where I probably bought me some shoes, probably bought me a hat or whatever. But like I said, I still can say I did all 10 in one day. I just call that a busy day. Because it don't take like 3-4 hours to do drugs. It literally takes a couple seconds just to pop a pill. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It don't take hours to eat. I'm gonna put how many minutes. Okay, this is gonna be another little segment. I'm gonna put how many minutes it take to do all this shit. How much time you done fucking wasted out your life. So drugs, I'm gonna say, it takes like, it takes a couple seconds to take the drug, but them bitches don't kick in like 30 minutes. So you got a good 30 minutes. Let me see, 30 minutes on that bitch. 30 minutes to, let me say 3 hours to be high. Food, you probably take like, see, food is complicated because your ass take like, damn 30 minutes to an hour to decide what the fuck you want. So I'm just gonna put 20 minutes for the decision of the food making, then to actual eat. Cause you take all that time thinking about the damn food. It don't take you number 10 minutes to eat that shit, if that. So I'm gonna say like 40 minutes to an hour is the process of the food. Drinking, you gotta go to the liquor store, get what you want. Drinking can last for like an hour or two, depending on how fucked up you're trying to get. 2 hours out of this day. Social media, shit ain't no limit on this shit. I'm gonna say all day, cause shit, you probably get on social media for an hour. Next hour, you scroll down again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say 6 hours. Am I right to say 6 hours with social media? Cause that's what we spend most of our time doing. 6 hours. 6. Depending on if you're a 1 minute man, could be 2 minutes. All the way up to 30. Ain't nobody having no fucking sex for no hour, 2 hours. Y'all lying to me. Alcohol. Oh, we already said alcohol. Ah, okay, I got that mixed up. Smoking. It's probably like a 10 to 15 minute process. I'm say 15 minutes. And if you ain't a good smoker, that shit can last your whole day just being high. That shit make you procrastinate. You might as well just make smoking number one. Sheila, what's going on? Another OG. Video game. See, video game, they can last 6 to 7 hours too. Look at all these damn hours. We done went over 24 hours already. Down there. Music, man, I listen. That can be like a 4-hour thing. Shopping, that can be like 3 hours. See, 8, 9. It's like 20. It's like 30 hours. Out your whole day doing this shit. You know what I mean? Even though we only got 24 hours in a day, but I'm just adding all that together. That's a lot of time we spend on doing bullshit, basically. You know what I'm saying? Notice I ain't even put. Now I'm finna replace all this shit, the food, the drugs, the all that. Now we finna replace those with healthy habits. Cause if we're gonna be taking up our day, we're gonna be doing some healthy shit behind it. Who the fuck doing 2 minutes? Nah, it went from 2 minutes to 2 to 30 minutes. 2 to 30 minutes. Yup, Miss Nah, I agree with that. She said it's a form of escapism. Yeah. Who better than to know that than the government? The people who gonna give us all the things that we can escape from. They knew it. It's the psychology of humans. They're like, okay, after we give them these people these hard lives, we're gonna make sure they have something to fall back on. like their liquor, like some good old sex. So we're gonna allow prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Cigarettes. We're gonna put the commercials out there saying it cause cancer, but they're not gonna care. They're too stressed out to care. That's how they be talking in them little meetings. For real. I think them folks having diabolical conversations. Like for real, man. They knowing. Like here they is to give you, pat you on the back. No, just take this Coke 45. Just get this hen dog, this Hennessy, this Mad Dog 2020. You know what I'm saying? You'll be good. You will forget everything that happened at work. Smoke this blunt. OG Reefer Chiefer. You know what I'm saying? So we finna replace all this stuff with positive stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start off with meditation. Y'all start naming positive stuff that we can use to counteract it, and it's all healthy. Meditation, yoga. So we gotta separate the two. Yoga, there's two right there. We ain't gotta replace the food. We gotta swap out the food. We ain't gotta take a food away completely. Well, okay, we can put fasting in there too. Fasting, meditation, yoga. Fasting, meditation, yoga. Eating healthy. What's going on? Also, melanin. I like that name, bro. Overworking is a form of study. Yup, overworking. And shit, you know, there's a lot of people do that. You know, gardening, I like that one. I probably wasn't even gonna think about that. Cause I named everything that I do out the back. So gardening is not one of them now. That's gonna be something I start to implement. I'm gonna be so happy when I get to doing it, man. I'm really procrastinating. Gardening, that's damn near almost, I don't say the best one. It's all cohesive. Meditation, yoga, fasting, eating healthy, gardening. Walking in nature. I'm just gonna put nature. That's all you gotta say, baby. Nature. That's a good one. Nature. What else? What else we rocking with? I was gonna say tree hugging, but that's the same thing as nature. I'm gonna say exercise, cause walking. Well, I separate nature from exercising, cause there's a lot of stuff that you can do exercising not in nature, like rebounding, like how them people be having them trampolines. I've been jumping on my brother's trampoline since I've been over here, and just like how them people be having them trampolines and little small just they use in their living room. That's a good that helps to stimulate the lymphatic system and get a lot of waste out your body. So it would be good for you to purchase one of those to start rebounding, a little a mini trampoline. So I'm put exercising. Okay, reading. Yup, reading. That expands the mind too, expands your vocabulary. And it helps with visualization, especially depending on what type of book you're reading. I know it did that when I was young, reading them Goosebumps books. Swimming, oh, that's a good one too. I wouldn't have thought of that. See, look at it. Cause y'all helping me too. Cause a lot of this shit I'm gonna start implementing. You know what I mean? Yeah, like swimming, I'm gonna have to mind when it comes to that swimming shit. I'm gonna have to mind. It's either gonna have to be a clean lake or a pool that I build. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not putting no chlorine in my water. That's toxic. But yeah, painting. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put creativity. That's a good one right there. That's a good. Adult coloring books. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the category of creativity. But y'all did it at the same time. Both of y'all get that one. Journaling. Yeah. That's a form of creativity too, but I feel like it's half and half. Put journaling too. See, look at all this stuff. I often say shit. Look at all this stuff that we can, you know what I'm saying, replace. You know what I mean? But cause it's 11 things. So all the bad stuff, it was like 10. So just imagine if you start not doing it all at once, because it's just, I feel like that would be the most unhealthy way to do stuff. You know what I mean? I start dropping off one thing from the bad list, replacing it with one thing from the good list, and I just start it off once a week. I add one thing on once a week, man. Meditation. Then the next week start with the yoga. Then the next week start with the fasting. Week after that, eating healthy. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff you can start at the same time though. Gardening, you know what I mean? Nature, being more present in nature, exercising, reading, swimming, being creative, you know what I mean? Doing puzzles, word puzzles, stuff that's exercising the mind, and doing like little tricks, stuff for the brain, because it's a lot of tricks you can do with your hands that'll synchronize your brain hemispheres together with the left and the right. This is one trick, but I ain't got it down, man. What they say? Damn. How the fuck? Oh, yeah. It's like this. They say if you do your hands like this, like have your finger like this and your pinky right here, transform it, like do it like that. You know what I mean? If you can do it fast, dude doing it so fast, but it's something you gotta learn, like, you know what I'm saying? This finger just trades sides, so it's going like boom. Like that. If you start learning how to do that fast, you know what I mean? Y'all fucked up, but y'all know what I'm saying. If you can do that fast, you can start merging your the right side with your left side. You know what I mean? This is like me being right-handed. If I start writing left-handed and I start getting better at that, that's when I'm starting to merge my brain hemispheres. You know what I mean? Because we don't supposed to be right side or left side dominant. That was some shit that was programmed into us too. And predictions is not supposed to even be a word. That's supposed to be some normal shit. So where the hell I hear a dog? We'll have to pick this live up probably a little bit later on tonight if y'all ain't busy. But yeah, man, it was a good live, man. Y'all in here came in. We did what we supposed to do. I hope some of y'all wrote some of this stuff down, so you know what I mean? Just in case you might want to just implement a lot of this stuff in what we doing, you know what I mean? That's why great minds think alike. There's a lot of stuff that y'all thought about that I wasn't even thinking about. And there's a lot of stuff I probably said that y'all, you know what I mean? Probably already knew though, because I see it so much. Phone for cool. Yeah, man. Hey, where you been there, bro? You just not coming in the gym. Tannis. Sheila came in a little bit late, but you caught a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? I gotta write their hand moochers down too, you know what I mean? And there was another one that was doing, like I was just talking about the thing like this, the shit like this, just switching your, cause it's hard to do, just, you know what I'm saying, do it slowly, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do this shit slowly. Damn, I'm bullshitting. So if I just keep on, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Just merge your shit. And it's another one. You're supposed to be able to twirl your hand like this while twirling this the opposite way. You know what I mean? Y'all try to do that now. I don't want looking stupid. Man, it's hard to do. Make this junk go to the front. Make this junk go to the back. Yeah, that's some shit. But it's people out there that can do this, man. You know what I'm saying? That'll help you merge your brain hemispheres together. Like, for real, for real. You gotta keep on practicing. Keep on working at it. See, you not getting the alerts. You know how you two be playing, man. When there's anything positive to be said, or anything that somebody could potentially learn off of, like I said, they've been doing this for years. It's finna stop though, cause I'm really finna go in on this YouTube stuff, man. I ain't finna really let up. I'm finna do what I supposed to came here to do. Cause like I said, there's no way somebody should be able to gain then 70-some thousand subscribers and only 2 people, 30 people show up in the live. That lets you know it's something good and it's something bad. That I'm doing something that they hate. but it's being effective. That's the good part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's their platform, they hate it, so they trying to stop it, but it's being effective, and they know it, so that's why they trying to stop it, because they ain't trying to stop no channel that ain't out here doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not being effective. They'll just let me do anything I want to do then. Yeah, man, I just been at mine. Been to myself, like I said, and it's more easy to do it when I ain't thinking about food, I ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just strictly focused. Like I said, I'm finna make something shake, man. I need to go give me some damn. Cause I want to break this fast. I want to drink some cucumber water, some shit. I might just juice that goddamn them grapes I got in there. Cause I don't want to chew nothing right now. But yeah, man. Jamari, what's going on? Hey, I'm gonna go head out of here, man. I'll probably end up going live tomorrow night or tonight. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to make it a more structured live. Cause like I know this live was everywhere. I came in talking about the Tyrese situation, then we talking about everything else like how we normally do. It just never be structured like that. Unless I don't look at the comment section. But like I said, I'm going to engage with y'all because, you know what I'm saying, they will make the live. I'm going to start doing 48 hours, 7 times a week for fasting. Alright. I got my uncle duties to tend to, man. I gotta get to these youngest, man. They gotta do some of their homework. Indoctrination homework. Some shit they ain't gonna use when they get older. But you know what I'm saying? It feels natural. Don't change the live too much. Alright, bet. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Do what I gotta do. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. At least you have a good day at work. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a high vibrational day for everybody who at work right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't at work, same shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all be blessed on walking in smoke, man. Hit the like button while you're coming in. Hit the like button when you're coming out. All right.